Good evening and welcome to State of Business on Art Television. I'm Tamiru Nimsad. Let's have a look at the headlines. Sri Lanka plans first ever water battery projects. Manufacturing sector gives prospects. Central bank sees. The Ceylon Electricity Board yesterday announced significant progress towards launching the Mahawe Pump Storage Hydropower Project. The significance of the project is it is the first ever water battery in the country, marking a major milestone in renewable energy storage and grid stability. A statement issued by the Ceylon Electricity Board revealed about the groundbreaking 600 megawatt project will store excess renewable energy from solar and wind sources. The government assures that it will ensure grid stability and supporting Sri Lanka's goal of generating 70% of electricity from renewable energy by 2030. The project, located in Arunayaka and Navalapitiya, will feature two reservoirs connected by a 2.5 km tunnel, operating as a large-scale energy storage system. By reducing dependence on fossil fuels and lowering carbon emissions, the project will play a crucial role in Sri Lanka's transition to sustainable energy. At a recent meeting, international development partners were introduced to the project's financial roadmap. CEB aims to secure long-term funding from international agencies to minimize impacts on electricity tariffs while ensuring affordability for consumers. The Mahawe project represents a major step toward energy independence, grid support for absorption of renewable energy, fostering economic growth, job creation and environmental sustainability. CEB invites all stakeholders to support this initiative and drive Sri Lanka towards a greener, more resilient energy future. The government's approval rating rose sharply after the election from 24% in July 2024 to 62% in February 2025. It was announced by Verite Research after their latest round of the Gallup-style Mood of the Nation poll. For the first time since the economic crisis, a majority of the population feels those economic conditions in Sri Lanka are getting better. By number-wise, it is a 55%. However, 47% still feel that the economy as a whole is in a poor condition, and it is down from the 71% who thought that way in July 2024. Overall, from July 2024 to February 2025, the percentage of people who disapprove of the government declined from 60% to 16%, and the percentage of the people who think the economy is getting worse declined from 65% to 14%. In response to the question, do you approve or disapprove of the way the current government is working, 62% has said they approve, more than double the previous round's 24%. Only 16% has said they disapprove, in contrast to 60% who disapproved previously. In response to the question, do you think that the economic conditions in the country as a whole are getting better or getting worse, 55% had answered with getting better compared to 30% in July 2024. Only 14% had said getting worse, a sharp drop from the previous 65%. Government renews its pledge to all who are seeking foreign employment to register properly with the Foreign Employment Bureau. Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs and Foreign Employment Arun Hemachandra reminds the fact delivering a speech at a function held in Kandy this Saturday. First ever foreign job fair for the year was held in Kandy as organized by the Foreign Employment Bureau. The program was supported by a number of government recognized institutions such as NITA, BTA and the Hotel School. The spokesman of Foreign Ministry said that the aim of the program was to showcase the employment opportunities for such vocational field students in foreign countries. Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs Arun Hemachandra, who participated at the event, assured a more transparent selection process on all foreign employment opportunities.
යම්කිසි කෙනෙක් විදේශ සේවා නියුක්ති කාර්යාංශයේ ලියාපදිංචි වුණා නම් එතනදී අපිට යම්කිසි ආකාරයෙන් මේ ප්‍රශ්න ගැටළු වලට මැදිහත් වෙන්න පුළුවන් අවස්ථා ඉඩකඩ බොහෝ තියෙනවා. ඒ නිසා අපි අනිවාර්යෙන් කියන්න ඕනේ ඕනෑම කෙනෙක් රට යනවා නම් එයාට යන්න යම්කිසි අවස්ථාවක් සිද්ධ වෙලා තියෙනවා නම් අනිවාර්යෙන් එයාගේ ලියාපදිංචිය කියන එක ඉතාමත් අත්‍යවශ්‍යම දෙයක් කියන එක අපි කියන්න ඕනේ. එහෙම නොවුණා නම් එයාලා යම්කිසි ප්‍රශ්න ගැටළු වලට මුහුණ දෙනකොට ආණ්ඩුවක් විදිහට අපිටත් මැදිහත් වෙන්න පුළුවන් අවස්ථා ඉතාමත් සීමිතයි කියන එකත් අපි යලි යලිම තවත් මතක් කරගන්න ඕනේ.
Stay tuned. We will return after this short commercial break. Welcome back after the break. Joining in the budget debate over the Minister of Transport, Nuwara District Nationalist MP Jeevan Thondaman highlighted that the government should pay considerable attention on the elephant population in Sri Lanka. He stressed that the number of elephant population has gone down significantly due to a number of reasons.
It's very unfortunate and very tragic, but I would just like to remind everybody in this house, from 2006 the Animal Welfare Bill has been in limbo, and from 2022 it has been sent to Parliament. Honestly, we are not aware of what's happening right now. It is in Parliament, it is somewhere mixed up in the legislative process, and that does need to be enacted. The reason I'm saying this is, in 2018, if I'm not mistaken, and in 2022, and also now 2023, there have been repeated issues of people showing cruelty to animals, harming animals. One dog, I believe, was beaten to death. Another dog was burnt to death. And I believe last month, a dog was sent in as bait into Yala, for the leopard, and just for tourists to see. And for a country which thrives on Buddhist principles, I think we need to pay more attention to the voiceless. And if anyone thinks, oh, why is he talking about animals and all that, I would like to remind all of you, at the end of the day, it also affects the kind of society that we are here. If a person can show so much cruelty to a creature that cannot speak, imagine what a menace to society that person can become. So my humble request to the government is, please push forward the animal welfare bill, and it will prevent animal cruelty, simply because if today someone were to show cruelty to an animal, they have to pay only 50 cents as a fine. And it's very illogical.
The manufacturing sector has kicked off with an improvement in January as against December, whilst the services industry has lagged as per the Sri Lanka Purchasing Managers Index. Central bank data shows that the manufacturers of textiles and apparel sector has reported favourable developments in January. The Central Bank of Sri Lanka said the PMI for manufacturing recorded an index value of 59 in January 2025, indicating a further expansion in manufacturing activities. All sub-indices contributed positively to this improvement, and in December 2024, the index value was shown as 57.2. Most of the survey participants from the manufacture of textiles and apparel sector reported favourable developments in January, driving expansions in the new orders, production, employment and stock of purchases sub-indices. In addition, the manufacture of food and beverages sector continued to remain positive even after the December festival season. Meanwhile, the suppliers' delivery time sub-index further increased in January, in line with the increase in activity levels. The outlook for manufacturing activities for the next 3 months remains positive, anticipating improved business conditions according to the CBSL. Meanwhile, Sri Lanka Purchasing Managers Index for services recorded an index value of 58.5 in January 2025, indicating a slow expansion in services activities. In December 2024, the index value was 71.1. The expansion in business activities was driven by improvements observed across most of the sectors. Accordingly, business activities in the financial services sector continued to improve, supported by increased lending activities. The Asian Development Bank and the World Bank signed a new groundbreaking full mutual reliance framework recently to deepen their collaboration on co-finance public sector projects. The program, which is known as the FMRF, is first-of-a-kind arrangement to streamline project processing and implementation and deliver faster and more efficient results to borrowing clients. Under FMRF, borrowers in WB-ADB co-financings can rely on one set of rules using the policies and procedures of either WB or ADB on all aspects of project design, preparation, appraisal, supervision, completion and evaluation. FMRF is expected to generate efficiencies, time and cost savings, better outcomes and a close alignment of policies, advancing the aims of a more cohesive multilateral development bank system. The framework also responds to calls by the international community, including the G20, for multilateral development banks to work more cohesively to maximize impact and address escalating development challenges more efficiently and with better results. ADB President Masatsugu Asakawa says that the full mutual reliance framework is a significant step in our collaboration with the World Bank, and they will deliver lasting benefits to communities and economies across Asia and the Pacific. He also added that by leveraging our respective strengths, we can enhance efficiency, scale impact, and provide a strong platform for sustainable and inclusive growth. World Bank Group President Ajay Banga, who is signatory to the event, said that the partnership between the World Bank Group and the Asian Development Bank is a testament to the deep trust and abiding confidence between our institutions. It reflects a broader shift in development finance, where collaboration, not competition, delivers greater impact, he added. Stay tuned for stock update. Trading at Colombo Stock Exchange ended on negative notes today. The all share price index dropped by 217.58 to close at 16,671.73, and the S&P SL20 dropped by 63.7 points to close at 4,999.57. The turnover was 2.1 billion rupees and over 73 million shares were traded. Up next are forex rates. That's all our news for today. For this and more, subscribe to our channel on YouTube and follow us on Facebook. Take care and good night.